People in Homs no longer flinch when they hear gunfire. What was once terrifying is now just routine. Trash lines the street. Most shops are shut. Those open don't have power. Homs was once a thriving metropolis. Now it's the epicenter of clashes between government and opposition forces. There are fortified military positions on just about every street corner. It's tragic, awful. These two women who don't want to be named tell us. Kidnappings, killings, gunfire. They won't say who is to blame, but their lives are now a never-ending cycle of fear and uncertainty. Emotions that we find everywhere we go in Homs, on all sides, and among those caught in the middle. We're in a predominantly Christian neighborhood on a tour organized by the government. Our escorts say it's one of the few that remains relatively safe.
This couple, they own this shop, and they're saying that this type of ongoing gunfire that we're hearing around us has become perfectly normal. But they're really very confined as to where they can go. I mean, less than a 2-minute walk up the road, they're saying that's where the clashes are taking place.
But many in Homs don't even want to be identified. Some government supporters say they fear what they call armed gangs and don't want to appear on camera. Nor does this young woman who says she is with the opposition. No one dares to talk, she claims. You're not seeing the truth here. There are plainclothes government security listening. Down another road, we see bullet holes in a building, anti-government graffiti painted over. We're told not to advance any further. That part of town is controlled by what the government and its supporters call terrorists, what the opposition calls the Free Syrian Army. Made up mainly of military deserters, it's having a growing impact. At the military hospital nearby, a funeral for 3 members of the security forces. Hospital officials tell us that on average 5 soldiers are dying a day, another 30 are wounded. Inside, this 22-year-old soldier is in intensive care with a gunshot wound to the head. We're told he was brought in half an hour before we arrived. This is the hardest period that we have gone through, Dr. Khalil Ibrahim, who has been stationed here for 31 years, tells us. The number of casualties, the scale of their injuries, it's been very challenging. Dr. Ibrahim says he would understand a national Syrian opposition, but insists the armed resistance has been hijacked by what he calls external destructive forces. This, without a doubt, is creating fragments within society, he admits. It's a fear felt by many Syrians we meet, whatever their opinions, that the country's divisions are beyond healing. Arwa Damon, CNN, Homs, Syria.